Why did you eventually come to the conclusion to take the job?
Yeah, it just meeting with the Chargers, the Spanos family. As you know, my priorities are faith, family, football.
Mm-hmm.
This vision that the family had, and so many people here that when I played, there's a real emotional connection. I mean, going back to, for example, last game I played with the Chargers, Junior Seau and I exchanged jerseys the last game, and he signed it, and that's still proudly displayed in my home. The team, Justin Herbert. I mean, I think he's a shining star, one of the real gems in the National Football League. Over and over, Mikey Spanos, who I coached at Stanford, Nicholas Rule, part of the family here, coached him at Stanford. There was just so many things that just aligned, and yeah, it's what I wanted to do. Plus the NFL. Plus, I love the NFL. I love Michigan. I love the NFL. Chance to win the Super Bowl trophy. I want to take another crack at that, Rich. So a lot of reasons.
Hey, listen, the number of folks that, I know, fellow Wolverines, Jim, that were like in any way, shape, or form talking about this, which is all the time over the last 3 weeks. It's like, hey, the Lombardi Trophy is not handed out in college. That is truly the one thing Michigan could not offer you, Jim Harbaugh. And so I'm wondering how much that has been playing in the back of your head over the last several years while you were up there in Ann Arbor doing what you eventually led to do for all of us.
So many sands left in the hourglass, Rich, and taking another crack at it, that definitely is something that was huge in factoring into the decision. And then, Michigan, it was, cherish the relationships there, and passing the baton to Sharon Moore. Somebody who's just so good and is gonna take that program, keep it right up there with the elite programs. I know it's in good hands. There's an old saying my dad used to tell me. Nobody's ever really happy when a coach leaves a college program. Either the coach is upset because they fired him, or the program's upset because he left. The only way is if the coach dies. And I'm glad that this was a situation where I didn't have to die. And
we all felt like we haven't gone to heaven. You know what I'm saying? Like it was
a fairy tale. It's a fairy tale ending at Michigan, and it's a new fairy tale beginning for Coach Moore, Donovan Edwards, Jaden Denegal, or Alex Orji, Jaden Davis. It's like the baton passing from J.J. McCarthy, to one of those two young men. Imagine the excitement that they have. I watched them the day after J.J. declared for the draft. Jaden Denegal and Alex Orji are out on the field. They're in Glick. They got receivers out there, and there's a new bounce in the step. And I see that with Sharon Moore. We've been talking about every day, every other day, and he's out on the recruiting trail. There's a real passing of the torch there. So it's cool. It was earned. It was earned by each of those individuals, and now this is a new journey for me. Couldn't be more excited about it, and hiring the staff, getting things going. Just working every day. Like I said yesterday, every day that I've awoken in the morning, it's, I got to be good. I got to bring it. This quarterback here, these players. They're pros, and so yeah, it's been incredible, Rich. This beginning here, and can't wait to make it a great day today.
Before I turn to the Chargers in your current situation, one more on the the gig you just left. In any way, shape, or form, your decision formed by what college football currently is, and by that I mean, for instance, Boston College's head coach left to be a defensive coordinator for the Packers. Chip Kelly has been interviewing to be an offensive coordinator in the NFL. And the general sense from those in our world is that you, by leaving college to go to the pros, you're going to a spot where there are actual rules around free agency, where you know what the rules are in terms of keeping players and paying players. There's a union. And in college, you've been very vocal about how the way things go should be players making all this from their opportunity. But the question is what are the rules? And it's much easier, if you will, to be in the NFL than try and figuring out the puzzle of the new changing world in college football. Is that accurate in any way, shape, or form for you, Jim?
The accurate piece is that I really love the direction that it's going in college football. The name, image, and likeness.
Right.
Yeah, it's about time. There needs to be revenue sharing. That's long overdue. You can't just keep not paying the talent. Because that's the way it's always been done. The direction of the portal completely found that to be a positive, a lot more than it was a negative, at least with our players at Michigan. So I think the direction is good. There's a lot more that needs to be done, but in no way is it accurate that I left because of NIL or the transfer portal. I think those is going in a good direction. But like you said earlier, I mean, there's not a Lombardi trophy. I want to take another crack at that.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.